What is going on, guys? It's the Beast Gaming back with episode 4 of the Pokemon HeartGold playthrough. Sorry for the delay in episodes. It's been a minute. I got caught up with work and then I got sick. I don't know if you can tell from my voice. Some things are different. I went to record this episode a little while ago and realized I forgot to save after the last episode. So I know last time Helios evolved from Cyndaquil to Quilava. That hasn't happened yet. I have gotten everything caught up. I had to go through Sprout Tower and Faulkner, the first gym, Violet City Gym. So all that's caught up now. In this episode, we're going to try to at least get to Azalea Town. Maybe complete as well Slowpoke well. We'll see how things are. We might be able to get through more than that. We might be able to just get to Azalea Town. I'm not going to try to make it a super long episode. Like I said, 20 to 30 minutes is what we're going to go for. So let's get into it. Before we continue on, I do want to... I think 6 potions should be enough to continue on. We're going to head down to Route 32 here. Talk to this guy. Wait up. What's the hurry? You have some good Pokemon there. It must be from the training you gave them around Violet City. The training at the gym must have been especially helpful. As a souvenir of Violet City, take this. It increases the power of grass-type moves. We obtain the Miracle Seed. Now, the Miracle Seed's really good. We do have a grass type I plan on using. So you give this to him as a held item and it increases the power of grass-type moves, as it says. Nobody we have now obviously can take advantage of that, as we have no grass types. A new Pokemon here in Mareep that we run into. Now, I was thinking of using a Mareep on my team, but we're going to use a different electric type. The Mareep line is a staple of the Gen 2 games. Kind of almost always have to use one, and I usually do always use a Mareep, but I wanted to slightly change up and use some Pokemon I never used before, so we are not going to be using a Mareep this time through this playthrough. Take out this youngster here. Knock out the Rattata. We got a Zubat versus Zubat. Our Zubat is better. Just bite it. Take him out. Getting some XP. Beat a youngster. Albert, you're strong. We're going to put Helios out front. Go ahead and get him the XP to evolve like he did in the last episode. We'll get that item later. We're going to take on this trainer. Had a slight coughing fit there, sorry. Take on the Nidoran female. We're just going to use Ember. It growls. Drops our attack, doesn't matter. Ember is a special attacking move. There's 14, that'll be the evolution. I think as well all the moves should be the same. I did teach Duskwing Roost like we did. I'm pretty sure. I didn't watch back the episode. Probably should have, but it doesn't matter. We got rid of Supersonic for Roost on Dustwing. But it's if that's not what we did, it's whatever. Supersonic isn't great anyways as we progress. It was good early. Oh, You're on a big journey to see the sights? Neat. Let's be friends. Can I have your phone number? Want to hear about everything you've seen. We're gonna pass. Oh, you don't want to be my friend? No, I don't want you blowing up my phone. And that is what most NPCs, the characters, do in this game, is they just blow up your phone with useless, random talking. There are some good phone numbers to get characters and NPCs that will give you items of certain times, and we'll get most of those phone numbers, but that one was not one of them. Now, you want to take this path, and then I want to switch Duskwing to the front. Take on these fishermen here. Challenged by Fisherman Henry. There's out a Poliwag, another new Pokemon we haven't seen before. I'm gonna use Bite. And Poliwag's a decent early water type. I can't remember how early you get it in this game. But it is a decent early water type. And not a bad water type in general for the whole evolution line. Generally speaking, it's better with the physical special split, as its final, one of its final evolutions, the more easier to get final evolution, is more of a physical attacker than a special attacker. So, Duskwing up to level 14. Splash. Whoa, you made me lose that fish. Sends out Magikarp. I think we've seen a Magikarp yet. A Magikarp's a very frail Pokemon. As of, let's see, I think it only learns Splash until level 15, and then at level 15 it does learn Tackle, but those are the only two moves Magikarp learns. Finished battling that guy. He just had 4 Magikarps, so they're just decided to cut that out. I'm really good at fishing, but I'm even better at Pokemon. This fisherman. Probably not better than me, though. Fisherman Ralph has a Goldeen. Goldeen's a fairly decent water type. Not great, not terrible. Not one of my favorites. Probably like middle of the pack for me as in terms of at least early gen water types. If we want to talk about out of all generations of Pokemon, I would say Goldeen's probably bottom quarter of water types for me. Not a big fan personally, but it's not a terrible Pokemon, early generations. Don't young people fish anymore? Can I teach you how to fish well? If you'd like to exchange phone numbers with me. Nope. Oh, my own kids won't even give me their phone numbers. I guess this is how young people are these days. Yep. Again, another useless NPC phone number there. Take on this guy. I found some good Pokemon in the grass. I think they'll do it for me. We'll take on this youngster here. Probably just another Rattata. Oh no, a Wooper. Alright, now this is a fairly good Pokemon to get on this. You find Wooper on this route. Wooper is a good, very good early water type in this game. It's water ground, so it resists it loses the electric weakness most water types have, but it does become 4 times weak to ground type moves, or grass type moves. It's part ground. Wooper is another really good Pokemon. I like to use Wooper Quagsire stat wise. It's not the greatest, but I do like it in this generation. Another Pokemon I thought about using a little bit, but decided to go a different direction with those typings. More so the water typing than the ground typing, as the water typing is more useful to have in pretty much any Pokemon game. You're pretty much always going to need a water type, especially some of these earlier generations of Pokemon, as you need to teach a Pokemon Surf, and just a water type is the best way to go about that. Get this item, Bullet Seed. Decent move. Not a move we're going to be teaching any of our Pokemon, as I don't even think any of them can technically learn the move, but also not a move I really want to teach them, as we'll take on this trainer here, Camper Rollin, as a Nidoran male. Here we'll just bite. Nidoran male. Nidoran male is a poison type. Another decent early game Pokemon. Even its evolutions are fairly good, or honestly really good. It's like stat-wise, it's decent and like okay, not like top echelon of Pokemon, but fairly good. Beat this trainer, beat him. Grab this item over here. It's a Great Ball. Get that Great Ball and continue on. Another Mareep. Just cut all this out. So we'll continue on here. Talk to this guy. How would you like to have this tasty, nutritious Slowpoke tail? For you right now, just 1 million Poké Dollars. You'll want this. No, we don't have that much money. You don't want it? Then scram. Shoot. Alright. Well, we'll just go in this Pokemon Center and heal up our Pokemon. Alright, we have healed. I think there's a hidden item back here. I could be wrong. And I'm wrong. I think in the original games there was a hidden item back there, but not in the remakes. That badge. It's from Violet City. You beat Faulkner? Yes, indeed, we did. I actually did it twice, because I'm a big dumb. Forgot to save the game. But we'll take on this bird keeper here. He leads with the Pidgey. Fight his Pidgey and one-shot it. It's got another Pidgey. Bite it again. Oh, we don't one-shot this one. Just leech life it. And not waste the bite PP. Not that it matters, because we could easily go and heal to restore PP, but it don't matter. Take out the second Pidgey. And his third Pokemon is a Spearow. Was totally expecting a third Pidgey there. And we will two-shot this Spearow. We'll just bite this one again. That's a item there, but we need Rock Smash, which we currently do not have. So we will go into this cave here. Union Cave. And we have some new encounters here in Union Cave. And here is one. It is Onyx. Now, Onyx isn't a bad Pokemon either. Its stats aren't great. They're not exactly terrible. It's an alright Pokemon. Its new evolution it gets in the second generation is much better. But it's a trade evolution, and I don't have anybody to trade with. And it would be cool to use, but like I said, don't have anybody to trade with. Doesn't really fit on my team. Here's another new encounter, Geodude. Not really a new encounter. We could find him in Dark Cave. So, not a new encounter, actually. But, never actually used the Steelix. Kind of thought about it, but not having a, trade partner, if they're to trade with, kind of it steered me away. So we'll take on this trainer. If there's light, a cave isn't scary. If you're strong, Pokemon aren't scary. Well, yeah, because if you're strong, you can just beat all the other Pokemon to a pulp. Leads with the Vulpix from the Fire Breather. So obviously our Ember is not going to be very effective. We'll just quick attack here. Vulpix is another new Pokemon. We've not seen one before. It is a fire type. It's a fairly good Pokemon. Not as good as it was. I would say in Generation 1, like the original games before there was a special attack and defense difference. In the original games, you just had a special stat, and it had a very good special attack, as in what is now its special defense. And it was probably one of the best fire types to use, even better than Arcanine. Most people don't know, but Arcanine actually had a pretty poor special stat in the original Gen 1 game, as in Ninetales, Vulpix evolution, Flareon, the fire type evolution, and I'm pretty sure Charizard both had better special stats than Arcanine. But then you got to Gen 2, the Gold and Silver games, and Game Freak and Nintendo decided to make a special attack and special defense, and Pokemon like Ninetales and Flareon got the short end of the stick, having their good special stats become their special defense and getting worse special attacking stats, where Arcanine's poor special stat became its special defense and got a better special attack. That's just some useless information there that some people know, some people don't. Just gonna spread the knowledge, man. As we will continue on here. Sorry, I've been trying to keep my mouth watered and drinking to try to stage off some of these coughing fits that I've been having. So that way maybe I don't have to cut up 50% of this episode because there's just non-stop coughing. But I'm trying to get the episode done. I haven't recorded in like 4 or 5 days. I want to get this. I want to continue with the series. I'm really enjoying the playthrough. So we're pushing through it and encountering a Sandshrew. I like Sandshrew. Decent Pokemon. Good physical attacker. That's really about it. As we'll take on this Hiker Man. Didn't see the dialogue. Hiker Daniel. He'll lead with an Onix. Not a great matchup, as none of our Pokemon do much damage. We're just gonna try to smoke screen it, lower its accuracy so it can't hit us. It's gonna harden, so we're just going to continue to smoke screen and then hit it with some non-effective embers to hit it on its special defense side. Hopefully maybe get a burn. It's going to use Screech, which lowers our special defense. Or no, it's our physical defense. I don't know why I thought it was special defense there. Screech lowers physical defense. We will continue on. It hardens some more. Doesn't matter because we're embering, which is special. It's going for bind. Now bind is a move that is similar to like burn, as to where over time it does damage to us, but it only does it for a set amount of turns. I think it's like 4 or 5 turns, something like that. Whereas, you know, burn is until the Pokemon faints or the burn is healed. Helios here grows to level 15, which is nice. Defeated Hiker Daniel. Whoa, I'm beaten big time. And we continue on. Another Geodude here. We are just going to run from this battle as we escape. And then take on this hiker. Yo, you're headed to Azalea, are you? Let my Pokemon see if you are good enough to battle. I don't know why I read that like that. Alright, we defeated the hiker. He just had 3 Geodudes, all increasing in levels by 2. So the first one was 4, 6, and then 8. Not that it really matters, but I just figured I'd let you know. One from the Sandshrew. Take on this fire breather here. Zubat Supersonic keeps confusing my Pokemon. I'm seriously upset about that. Yeah, that does get kind of annoying sometimes. You keep running into Zubats. He's got some coughings. Helios to level 16. And another coughing. I always found it a little weird that the fire breathers use poison types, but I guess, you know, you can't just give them all fire types because early game, you know, there's only a select few fire types you can give them. So it kind of makes sense, I guess, but at the same time, it doesn't. Grab this item here. It's another Great Ball. Some decent TMs in this cave. Battle this trainer. I roam far and wide in search of Pokemon. Are you looking for Pokemon too? Then you're my collecting rival. I realize I just said there's some decent TMs in this cave. I meant items. There's some decent items in this cave. He leads with a Slowpoke. That is a water type. We are going to switch out here. It's a water and psychic type actually, so Duskwing's bite is going to do some super effective damage, as the dark type is super effective against the psychic type. Bite. It's going to go for a yawn. Hopefully we take it out soon. Else we are going to fall asleep. And we fall asleep. I forgot it's one turn after. I thought it was 2 for some reason. So I was expecting to get another bite off before we fell asleep. Don't know why. But we woke up after 1 turn of sleeping, so we'll take it out. And a crit. Would have been nice to have the crit on that second bite instead of the 3rd. But we'll take out the Slowpoke. Oh, my poor Pokemon. Original, there was a stairways down there, and the item was on that side. Got an awakening. And we are out of the cave to Route 33. There are some new encounters. We'll take on this trainer here. I came through the cave, but I still have plenty of energy left. Some new encounters, none of real importance. I think it's like Spearow, stuff like that. You know, some more bird Pokemon, maybe Bellsprouts. Not new, but I think you can find them here. Not 100% sure. Just gonna try to Ember this Geodude down, even though it's not very effective. We will see once we beat this trainer. And the Machop, I will cut back here. We haven't seen a Machop before. Machop's a new Pokemon. Machop is pure fighting type. Don't really have anything super effective against it at the moment. Fighting is weak to Psychic and Flying. Zubat unfortunately does not have any flying type moves yet, even though it is part flying type. Never really understood that, why it gets it kind of later in the game compared to most other flying types. But it is what it is, I guess. But like I said, still weird. You know, most flying types get a flying type move fairly early. Spearow usually you can catch with Peck in most games, already has a flying type move. Pidgey usually gets like Gust or Wing Attack fairly early. Helios here goes to level 17. Nice. Defeated Hiker Anthony. Said, whoa, you got more zip than me. Yeah, we do. By the way, I'm a hiker, so I often go to mountains and caves. I don't usually go to town. I bet you go to all kinds of towns on your journey, don't you? You know, if we were to trade phone numbers, then we could exchange all kinds of information. Yes? No. That's so sad. I might just end up secluding myself in the mountain. You go do that, dude. We are now officially in Azalea Town. Who are you? You don't know us? We are Team Rocket. What? We broke up a while ago. Give me a break. We have not broken up. Actually, we did once. We have come back to pursue Giovanni's admission. Enough talking. Shut up and just beat it. Dud. Who is this man? Says he's from Team Rocket. Nothing going on here. Nothing is going on. It's unsafe to go in there. So I'm standing guard to make sure people don't wander in. Am I not a good Samaritan? I don't know. Here in Azalea Town, I think we have some more time to continue on with this episode, so let's continue on with it. We are going to heal up and continue. I will see you in a second. Alright, so we made it to Azalea Town. Not time to end the episode yet, so we are going to continue on with it. We're going to put Duskwing out front and keep a move on. The next step is to talk to this man, Kurt's house. So this is the guy I was talking about with the Apricorns. Apricorn and nothing else. The stubborn Pokeball creator. So this man can turn our Apricorns into Pokeballs. Rare Pokeballs that you can't really find you can't find anywhere else in the game. This is the only way to get them. So let's see if he can make us some. Who are you? Gold, eh? You want me to make some balls? Sorry, but that'll have to wait. Do you know Team Rocket? Don't worry. I'll tell you anyhow. Team Rocket's an evil gang that uses Pokemon for their dirty work. They're supposed to have disbanded 3 years ago. Anyway, they're at the well cutting off Slowpoke tails for sale. I'm going to give them a lesson in pain. Hang on, Slowpoke. Old Kurt is on his way. Well, looks like he's not going to make us any Pokeballs, but let's go check out Slowpoke well. As we saw, it was right here. I think there's an item here, if I'm not mistaken. Nope, I am mistaken. Okay. Maybe it was just, there used to be one in the original games. Hey there, Gold. The guard up top took off when I shouted at him, but then I took a tumble down the well. I slammed down hard on my back so I can't move. Rats. If I were fit, my Pokemon would have punished them. It can't be helped. Gold, show them how gutsy you are in my place. Alright. Let's continue on and take on some Team Rocket. I was standing guard up top when some old coot yelled at me. He startled me so much that I fell down here. How about I vent my anger and take it out on you? Well, he can try, but I think he's going to be fairly unsuccessful. Challenged by Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Grunt sent out Rattata. Gonna bite his Rattata to pieces. Do another bite here. Took out the Rattata and into another Rattata. Also level 9. We'll just continue to use bite and take him out here. Use quick attack. We're gonna bite. Take out the Rattata. Duskling more XP. Our level cap, just to mention, is about level 17. So we got 17 and 15. So Helios is right at that. I almost forgot about the level cap too. Take on this Team Rocket. Stop taking Slowpoke tails. What? You want us to obey a direct order from Executive Proton? If you want to stop us, you'll have to defeat us all. Go ahead and try. Well, we'll do just that then. Challenged by Team Rocket Grunt. Team Rocket Grunt sent out Zubat. Another Zubat v Zubat. Again, likely conclusion that our Zubat is better. We got a crit though on us. It still didn't do much damage. I'm a little worried about kind of over leveling here, but again, as long as none of our Pokemon reach 18, we should be fine. So I don't think there's many more battles before the gym, and luckily this upcoming gym doesn't have many forced trainer battles. I don't know if we'll get to the gym this episode. Probably save it for the next one. But we will see. We will see. Once we finish taking out Team Rocket here at Slowpoke Well, I'm going to go ahead and use a potion on Duskwing here. Get it healed up a little bit. Take this here, a super potion. Nice. I think there's a hidden item right over here, either in this spot. Ooh, a Slowpoke. Slowpoke's an alright Pokemon. Right here says, yeah, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there was a super potion or a hidden item there. It was a super potion. But what I was saying, Slowpoke's a really good Pokemon as we encounter another one. And Slowpoke Well, what a surprise. Like I said, water psychic type, not bad. Its 2 evolutions are pretty good. One again is a little harder to get as it's one is a trade evolution, but is probably the better of the 2 is the trade one. If we listen to you, Team Rocket's rep will be ruined. I think I messed the line of dialogue there, but whatever. Yeah, Slowpoke's trade evolution that it gets in Generation 2 is probably better than the original evolution, but they're both really good in their own respective ways. So, but not a Pokemon we're going to use in our playthrough. So, enough about Slowpoke. We got the Rattata here. The Zubat. Bite It astonishes. Gonna bite again. And another Zubat. We will bite for, again, I don't know, third or fourth time. 4 again, yep. That's what I meant to say. Just gonna use bite again, finish off this Zubat. And we defeated the final, I think, Team Rocket Grunt. I would guess this guy looks too detailed to be a non-grunt. Proton. What do we have here? I am often labeled as the scariest and cruelest guy in Team Rocket. I strongly urge you not to interfere with our business. Executive Proton. He has 2 Pokemon. Leads with his Zubat. We will use Duskwing here and bite. So Zubat goes for Supersonic. First time we've been hit with Supersonic. We go for bite again. Hopefully we don't hit ourselves. And we don't. Nice. Take out his Zubat. Get him down to his second and final Pokemon, and it is a Koffing. Koffing we have seen before. It is a poison type. Forgot to read that dialogue. Oh well. We're gonna go with some Astonishes here. Maybe try to get some flinches if we don't hit ourselves in confusion. Hopefully we'll snap out here soon. Still confused. Hit ourselves again. This is great. I'm just gonna switch out here. I still want to get some XP on Duskwing from this battle. We'll switch out to Helios and go for some Embers. And we got a crit in it, one shot. Nice. Duskwing, Helios get some experience. Grr. For a kid to be this good, I didn't see it coming. We have defeated Executive Proton. Team Rocket was indeed broken up 3 years ago, but we continued our activities underground. A small obstacle like you won't be much of a problem for our mission. I advise you to be very afraid of what is to come. And they take off. Check on the Slowpoke. Way to go, Gold. Team Rocket has taken off. My back's better too. Let's get out of here. Sweet. Getting out of here by Kurt. Alright, Gold, you handled yourself like a real hero. As I mentioned before, Team Rocket was disbanded by a boy called Red 3 years ago. Now that they have come back, I have a bad feeling about it. In any case, it would please me greatly to make Pokeballs for a trainer like you, Gold. This is all I have now, but take it. We obtained the Fastball. You have apricorns for me. Fine, I'll turn them into Pokeballs. Yeah. I'll just give him the pink apricorn that we have. It'll take a day to make you a Pokeball. Come back for it later. That's right. I'll give you my grandpa's phone number. So we register Kurt. So that way he'll call us when he's done. My grandpa can tell you more about apricorns. So there's that. So yeah, we got the Fastball, which it's a Pokeball that makes it easier to catch fast Pokemon. So Pokemon with high speed, pretty much, is what it's saying. Alright, I think we will have time to be taking on the gym in this episode. It might be a longer episode, but hey, who cares? Let's do it. Long episode. Let's get it. It'll be good. So we'll take it on. Yo, Challenger, Bugsy made this gym. It's a huge nest of bug-type Pokemon. Bugsy's young, but he's a master of bug-type Pokemon. It's going to be tough without my advice. Let's see. Bug-type Pokemon don't like fire. Flying-type moves are super effective too. So good thing we have our Fire-type here. And Duskwing is 1 level off from learning a Flying-type move. So both of our Pokemon should be super effective against this gym. let's get into it. So we have to take these spider carts across to get to the other side, and I want to avoid trainers as much as possible, so we will take this one, which is the correct route. We do have this forced battle here. Bug Pokemon evolve young, so they got strong, so they get stronger that much faster. I don't know why that threw me off so much. It was so difficult to read. Take on Bug Catcher Benny here. Leads with a Weedle. We'll throw in Duskwing and we'll just use some bites. Don't need to do some super effective damage yet. These Pokemon aren't the strongest. Those bug types aren't, and they're early stages. Their late stages, their evolved forms can be decent. They're obviously better early game bug type Pokemon than late game. There are some good late game bug type Pokemon, but not many, as they tend to, like I said, evolve early. Evolve earlier. So Duskwing to 17 and wants to learn Wing Attack. Sweet, our first flying type move. We will learn that over Leech Life, as it's not the greatest move in the world. So now we have a super effective move against bug types on Duskwing, as well as another stab type move on him. Same type attack bonus, stab. That's what that stands for. To easily one-shot these pesky bugs. Ooh, that was a decent amount of XP. Ugh. So don't want to over level. So let's see here. Want to leave, not touch that lever yet. We'll have another forced battle here. We might unfortunately over level, because this is going to be a double battle. We might over level. It's not the biggest thing in the world. Hopefully we don't, but we shall see. Like I said, if we do, we do. One level is not going to hurt anything. We're most likely going to easily sweep this gym anyways. So these are low XP giving Pokemon. And Ladybug and Spinarak. And we do not, and we shouldn't have any more battles before the gym battle to take on. So what we'll want to do is we'll want to hit that lever to make it to where we don't go across the blue wire, and then we'll hit the orange one and then go back across. So now we won't go across the orange wire. And here we are at Bugsy. I'm Bugsy. I never lose when it comes to bug type Pokemon. My research is going to make me the authority on bug type Pokemon. Let me demonstrate what I've learned from my studies. Versus Bugsy. I like Bugsy. Bugsy's a cool character. One of the better bug type users in Pokemon. He leads with a level 17 Scyther, which is his ace. We're going to go straight for wing attacks. It's going for Leer, which is going to lower our defense. There's good damage there. Goes for a quick attack. Do a decent chunk of damage. Ooh, a lot more than I was expecting too. Ooh, it has a citrus berry, so a held item. We are going to switch out here to Helios, as we should be able to decently take a quick attack. Of course it crits though. I'm gonna go for Ember as it goes for focus attack, focus energy. Ember should knock out, as it does. That's the biggest threat right there, was that Scyther. Scyther at this gym can be very, very scary, as it is a very good base stat total Pokemon. So seeing one this early in the game can be very scary, especially if you let it set up focus energies and then it crits. Duskwind goes to 18 here. But yeah, that Scyther can be very scary. Now, we go into a Metapod, which is definitely not as scary. And then his next Pokemon, as we one-shot the Metapod, should be a Kakuna. Helios goes to level 18 here. And like I said, the last Pokemon is Kakuna. You know it's my last Pokemon? Something about not lost? Yeah, he's lost. As we are going to one-shot this Kakuna. Yeah. Easy monies. Oh, that's the end of it? Yes, it is. Whoa, amazing. You're an expert on Pokemon. My research isn't complete yet. Okay, you win. Take this badge. We've received the Hive badge from Bugsy. Do you know the benefit of the Hive badge? If you have it, Pokemon up to level 30 will obey you, even trade ones. Pokemon that know Cut will be able to use it outside of battle too. Here, I also want you to have this. Obtain TN89. I think it's Fury Cutter? Oh no, it's U-Turn. Even better. This lets your Pokemon attack and then switch out with the next Pokemon in your party. Isn't that great? So in the original game it was Fury Cutter, that's why I thought that. But in this game it's U-Turn, which is an even better move. So that is Gym 2 down. Gym 2, Azalea Town. Gym leader Bugsy officially defeated. So that was the 4th episode. Made it through Union Cave, Route 32, 33. We did Slowpoke well, and Gym number 2 defeated Bugsy. In the next episode, we will be continuing on through Ilex Forest to the next city, and we should be adding our official team member number 3. So get excited for that. If you enjoyed, please comment, like, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. There will be more content like this, more regularly videos too. Hopefully I will get back to being not sick, and the episodes will be more frequent. I would like to do them daily, but we will see. If not daily, they will be about every other day. But thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed.